Today we're starting a new chapter. It's called Geometrical Figures and Circular Geometry. We're going to start by reviewing some of the very basic geometric facts that you've been using since you hit high school. The first one is how you answer a question like this. And I'm hoping that you're looking at it and you can see that x, let me just pick my pen up here. I hope that you see that x plus 20 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Now if you don't see that, I need to give you a reason. And that's why we always need to give reasons when we're doing these geometrical sorts of problems. And the reason for this one is that angles in a right angle are complementary. Angles in a right angle that's an H and that's a T. Complementary. That's a Y. So you've got to write down a reason for every time you put down a new line, unless it comes from algebra. Okay? So here I'm going to do some algebraic collection of like terms. I'm going to say that x plus 50 is equal to 90, and this line comes from this line. So I don't need to write a reason down. All I've done is added 20 and 30 and got 50. If I subtract 50 from both sides, I get x is equal to 40, and I've solved the problem. There's my 40-degree angle there. That's easy example number 1. Easy example number 2 is this one. I'm being asked to find x again. Well, I don't necessarily know what x is to start with, but I can tell you that x plus 80 plus 70 is equal to 180 degrees, and you're probably already doing the maths in your head, and you can tell me what the answer is, but can you tell me why? And the answer is that angles on a line are supplementary. Do you remember that word? It means adds up to 180 degrees, and it's the reason that we use to decide supplementary. It's the reason that we use to decide to write down that line. Collecting like terms again, I get x plus 150 degrees is equal to 180. I don't need to write down a reason because it comes from the line above. And I can say, using this line, that x is equal to 30 degrees. So subtract 150 from both sides. I've done that. I've answered the question. Slightly different question down here. It's not what can you tell me can you tell me the size of these angles? It's can you tell me their sum? What is A plus B plus C plus D? Well, you should be able to tell me that that's 360. Can you tell me the reason why? Well, it's because angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. Last one. How many of these angles can you fill in using the basic angle facts of parallel lines? So BF is parallel to CE. They're the lines, B to F and C to E. You can see the arrows on them that tell you that they're parallel. Can you tell me here, can you see a pair of, let's say, alternate angles? And can you use that fact to tell me what angle EHG is equal to? EHG. EHG. Well, that makes a Z angle an alternate angle with BGH. And you know what BGH is? It's given. So I'm going to say that angle, those two are equal because they are, BGH there, they are alternate angles on parallel lines. So therefore, angle EHG is equal to 137 degrees. Okay. can you tell me what angle GHC is? Angle GHC. What's that got to be? Well, it's got to be 43 degrees. Can you tell me why? What's the name for angles that are both on the inside of a parallel lines? Well, it's called co-interior. Co-interior angles. On parallel lines. Not equal. Can you remember what the word is? It's supplementary. They add up to 180 degrees. Oh, look at that spelling mistake. Supplementary. Now, that's alternate and co-interior. What about corresponding angles? What angle is corresponding to BGH? What angle makes an F when you look at the lines? It's this one, DHC. So angle DHC, well, it's corresponding to angle BGH. What can you tell me about corresponding angles? Well, on parallel lines, they have to be equal. So you put the reading, or the reasoning, corresponding angles. On parallel lines.